Stage 4 of the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift starts in Valkenburg, the Netherlands, and would finish in Liège, Belgium. An Ardennes Classic double-header, a combination of two races, familiar for many riders. Chloe Dygert and teammate Niamh Bradbury suffered a crash. They were left chasing, Spiele Kern also having a problem. At the intermediate sprint, there was a big battle for the green jersey points. Lone leader Martin took the points, but the battle behind was between Kool, Wiebes and Vos. For some things, the world stops to watch the best cyclists race by, but not the rail network. Sarah Martin was held up at the railway crossing, the peloton likewise. The race began to come back together and Martin was caught, but on the mountains, it was lots of attacks that were starting to come here in the stage. Puk Pieterse taking points in the Queen of the Mountains competition, as was Nieuwiadoma and Vollering. The weather conditions were abysmal and Dygert was still chasing her way back on, the world time trial champion doing an unwanted solo pursuit. SD Works Pro Time were calm and collected, while some general classification stars were starting to find themselves in difficulty, Rianne Marcus alongside her teammate Anna Henderson. The aggressive nature of this stage didn't relent and Justine Gericke put in a blistering attack. The race never came back together, rather a group of favourites bridged across, including Vollering, Nieuwiadoma, Pieterse and Royakkers, Fenix de Koning with strength in numbers. Such was the difficulty, Vos was dropped as was Lippert and Swinkels, and over the top of the climb it was three riders who led, Nieuwiadoma, Pieterse and Vollering in the yellow jersey. On the run-in into Liège and into the finish, Kasia Nieuwiadoma tried to put in attack to try and distance her rivals in the breakaway, but couldn't do that successfully. In doing so, she wanted to try and gain time in the general classification, but it only meant that Pieterse had the brilliant lead-out. She took her jump in her first stage race of her career, Pieterse getting the advantage and Vollering trying to come up close, but was it all but too late for the yellow jersey? It was still Pieterse who had the speed, but a lunge for the line, and it came down to a photo finish. From this angle it looked as though it was Vollering who had the speed and took the stage, but on reflection and seeing the photo finish, Puk Pieterse taking her first road professional victory in her first stage race, winning ahead of the yellow jersey Vollering, with Nieuwiadoma in third.
It's quite unbelievable actually. I don't know, the last few days I had super good legs. First day I had good legs, second day I had good legs. And today I didn't feel my legs at all. It's always been good, and to take the win here in a sprint against Demi, that's really a dream come true.
It's a really good day for me and for the whole team. My teammates did a really good job with keeping me safe today in the front. It was a really nice day for us.
Puk Pieterse takes her first professional road race victory and doing so in style at the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift, whilst Demi Vollering continues to lead the yellow jersey as the leader of the general classification. After a successful day, Puk Pieterse is the new leader in the Queen of the Mountains competition. She also leads the Best Young Rider classification in white too. It was a big challenge for the intermediate sprint points, but Charlotte Kool remains the leader of the points jersey. And after an aggressive day out on the road, Justine Gericke is the most combative rider for AG Insurance Soudal Quickstep. Puk Pieterse wins the stage ahead of Vollering, Nieuwiadoma, Lecourt leading things in at 29 seconds in fourth place. In the general classification, Vollering leads 22 seconds ahead of Pieterse, 34 seconds to Nieuwiadoma and 47 seconds to Kristen Faulkner, the Olympic road race champion.